Donald Trump was visiting a school. In the brightly lit hall, hundreds of children sat on neatly arranged chairs, eagerly listening to his speech. The president was talking about how the future was in their hands, encouraging them to dream big. When it was time for questions, hands shot up across the room. Among the crowd, a little girl stood out. Her short blonde hair framed her face, and she raised her hand with unwavering determination. One of the aides handed her a microphone. The president looked at her curiously. Her voice was clear and soft, but her words carried immense courage. "Mr. President," she began, "my dad voted for you, but sometimes, when he comes home, he wonders why we're still struggling. Why haven't things gotten better yet? My mom says you're a strong leader, but we're still having a hard time." The room fell silent, everyone holding their breath. The little girl continued, her tone steady. "My dad read something you said to us once. You said, 'Don't hang my picture in your offices. The president is not an icon. Hang pictures of your children instead. And before making a decision, look into their eyes.' That's why I want to ask you, when you make decisions, do you look into our eyes? Do you really think about us?" The hall was silent, the tension palpable. All eyes turned to Trump, waiting for his response. For a few seconds, he simply looked at the girl, then took a deep breath. "Young lady," he said, his voice low but steady, "sometimes leadership is hard. You try to make the best decisions for people, but you can't always touch everyone's life right away. But what you said reminded me of something important. Yes, I did say those words. And today, you've reminded me why they matter." Trump smiled faintly, his gaze softening. "I'm here to make sure kids like you can achieve their dreams. I stand by what I said. From now on, every decision I make, I'll imagine looking into not just my children's eyes, but yours too, and your friends' eyes, because we're building the future for you." The little girl lowered her head, but a small smile appeared on her face. The silence in the room broke into applause. In that moment, everyone was reminded of what true leadership meant, making decisions while looking into the eyes of the next generation.